everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm giving you my review of the new Space Jam movie that just dropped on HBO Max, also in theaters. It's called Space Jam: A New Legacy and it stars Lebron James. The first Space Jam has a real special place in my heart. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. I would have loved if Michael Jordan and or Bill Murray would have made a cameo here, but no, they didn't. There is one cameo though. I think it was at the last 40 minutes of the movie, last 40 or maybe last 30 minutes, that I laugh out loud. It was such a smart one, and I really want to tell you guys about it, but I figure most people that are watching this video haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't want to spoil it. One thing I was disappointed about in this new legacy was the soundtrack, because so much of the original one was the soundtrack. Like the main song, the theme song of Space Jam, everybody get up, it's time to slam now, we gotta get in. It's such a timeless song. If you put this song on right now in 2021, you will get up and you will start dancing. There was that one. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I cannot listen to that song anymore because thanks, R. Kelly. The original Space Jam, it was such a simple story. This one felt like the first one, but on crack. It was so much that was thrown in your face. Sometimes it didn't even feel coherent, like the storyline was all over the place. The IPs during the movie, they were really distracting. Okay, little side note, if you don't know what an IP is, I've learned that maybe a couple of years ago when I hear people talking about in movie terms. IP, it's intellectual property. Basically anything that's like copyright, trademark, or patent, by a studio, or, in this case, Warner Brothers. There was so much IPs in this movie that were distracting, especially during the game. And all the IPs, it felt to me that Warner Brothers were just trying to show their curriculum. Like they were at a job interview and they're like, here, this is everything we have done. But a lot of the movie, it's in 2D still, in the animation, and I loved that part. That was my favorite part of the movie. I could have watched the whole movie in 2D. I found myself smiling the whole time. It's old school. Once again, it brought the nostalgia. I like when Bugs Bunny was showing LeBron all the different worlds. They show Harry Potter, which I loved. He was like, "Ooh, Hufflepuff." And what else did they go? Oh, and the Mad Max bit, it was awesome. With Coyote, the Mad Max thing was pretty cool. Zendaya as Lola, she was the perfect voice for Lola. It's like, Zendaya on my book can do no wrong. Now let's get to LeBron James. I am not going to do the whole comparison of who's better, who's the GOAT, Michael Jordan or Lebron James. Only comparison that I would do between the two is movie related. I thought that the relationship between Bugs and Michael Jordan had better development than here with LeBron. I love LeBron's charity and social work outside of the court, but his acting here was not that good, which was strange to me because I loved him in Trainwreck. Remember Trainwreck with Amy Schumer? He was so good in that movie. Small part, but he was so good. He was funny. He had this charisma. And it's funny because there is a scene where he says, "Come on, athletes acting, you know that never goes well." I was like, LeBron, why are you saying this? Another thing that I liked when they were gathering the team and they were getting all the Looney Tunes from their different worlds. The Matrix, Game of Thrones. We know we're going through a battle of the streaming services and movie theaters. I thought it was a perfect movie for streaming. and that's okay. I did talk to a friend of mine that went to the movie theaters, so I was curious. I asked, was it worth it going to watch on the big screen? He said something interesting. He said, yeah, it was good on the big screen, but it felt like a vanity project. And I asked, ooh, a vanity project to who? To Warner Brothers or LeBron James? He said, to LeBron. And I said, no, I thought it was a vanity project to Warner Brothers, because once again, they showed their whole catalog in this movie. Looking from a child's perspective, I think this movie, it's gonna be so entertaining for them. So if you enjoyed this review, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the little bell, the notification button, so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll see you next time.